Get ready, because July 2025 is your month of power. With just a few exceptions, this whole month will bring you a sense of lightness and optimism. You'll feel loved and noticed by those around you, and you'll often find yourself invited out. However, this easy, optimistic vibe mostly applies to more casual interactions. Sometimes, it feels like acquaintances understand us better than those who really should. Nevertheless, overall, this month will make you feel like you're the center of attention, well-liked, and in high demand. On July 2021, 30 p.m. UTC, the sun enters your sign, marking the beginning of your time to shine. The sun in Leo will recharge you with new energy. July's full moon will bring changes to your daily routine or work schedule, thanks to shifts in your job, work organization, or even your living space. For some, this could mean a job change or travel. Meanwhile, Mercury retrograde in your sign suggests you might unexpectedly change your plans on a whim, or finally decide to do something you've considered for a long time. July's new moon is your time to focus on yourself, on what you truly want, and what ignites your inner fire. Let's dive deeper into the most important astrological events of July and their step-by-step impact on your sign. Key astrological events in July 2025 for Leo. Venus in your 11th house, July 4, August 1. On July 4th, Venus changes signs and moves into your 11th astrological house, staying there until August honest. Venus's transit highlights an area of your life where you can expect some emotional or material improvement. For Leos, Venus transiting your 11th house can bring improved relationships within groups you belong to. This could be a new group, like a travel club or a sports team, or a better emotional atmosphere at your workplace. Positive connections with collaborators, including grateful clients and pleasant colleagues. The 11th house is also the house of patrons, so you might receive help from an influential person. This could be advice, support, or a valuable gift, perhaps from your romantic partner or parents. This is a great time for those looking for love. You'll find it easy to meet new people, and the month could bring lots of flirting. The 11th house also signifies results, and Venus brings good fortune. This means you could finally get the results you've been waiting for. The 11th house also represents older siblings, so expect good news from them. Venus sextile Pluto, Uranus's shift, July 7. On July 7th, Venus forms a favorable sextile with Pluto, impacting your 7th and 11th astrological houses. This is a powerful, positive aspect bringing good luck, especially in matters of money and feelings. If you're looking for a relationship, this day could bring a very interesting new connection, possibly through the internet, dating apps, or mutual friends. This aspect also indicates success in business, like a profitable deal. It's an excellent time to launch advertising campaigns for your projects, products, and services. And on this very same day, July 7th, a monumental astrological event of 2025 occurs. Uranus changes signs and enters Gemini, your 11th house, for the first time since 1942. Uranus is the revolutionary planet, bringing a completely new experience related to the house it transits. Its transit lasts over 7 years. Uranus often creates impossible positive events for us. In your 11th house, and in a harmonious aspect to your sign, this looks incredibly promising for you, Leo. I have a separate video on my channel explaining what this Uranus transit will bring to each zodiac sign, and I'll link it in the description below this video. Full moon in Capricorn, July 10. On July 10th, a full moon occurs in Capricorn, in your 6th house of work, daily routines, and health. A full moon brings completion, culmination, clarity, and results. The 6th house covers your living and working conditions, daily routines, and health habits. This full moon brings clarity and resolution here. Some of you might leave a current job or find a new one, gaining clarity on your next career step. You might temporarily pause work at an organization, perhaps taking a vacation. Changes within your workplace, like a colleague leaving or shifts in company policies or pay structures, are possible. Since the 6th house rules health, Some might complete a medical examination or course of treatment. Others might decide to start a preventive health regimen to feel better. It's a good time for self-care. Expect some changes in your home environment, like replacing dishes, reorganizing your living space, planting flowers, or doing a deep clean. Sun trine North Node, July 13. On July 13th, the Sun forms a lucky trine to the North Node, affecting your 8th and 12th astrological houses. The Sun is our self, our light, and the North Node indicates our destined path. So, this is a day when the Sun illuminates your path. Expect important events, decisions, insights, or information. This day could bring significant events or decisions related to shared finances. You might define boundaries in your budget with a partner. This is mine, this is ours. Expect important decisions regarding your savings or financial investments. Issues related to debts, payments, taxes, or financial obligations might be resolved. Your 8th house, where the North Node is the house of rebirth. So, events now could change the very structure of your thinking and how you evaluate certain situations or people. However, the Sun is also in your 12th house, the house of secrets and hidden things. So, you might reach conclusions and make decisions that you won't reveal to others yet, holding them for the future. This is also a day when prayer can work miracles. Mercury retrograde in Leo, July 18, August 11. From July 18th to August 11th, Mercury, the planet of communication, information, contacts, and logic, will be retrograde in your sign, your honest house. Mercury retrograde brings a period of reevaluation. This is a time when you might rethink, reevaluate, or change your decisions or opinions. Alter your plans, not due to obstacles, but simply because you've changed your mind, decided to return to a previous plan, or simply want to pause. You might also take back a promise or a given word. Mars conjunction South Node, July 22-23. On July 22nd and 23rd, Mars will conjunct the South Node in your 12th house of finances, resources, assets, and material possessions. This is an important karmic aspect. On one hand, Mars here acts as an accelerator of karma, so expect some karmically predetermined losses. On the other hand, this is a time when you'll be actively seeking income sources and managing your finances. You might feel very irritated if anyone interferes with your financial or property matters. It's a good time to pay off debts or make necessary payments. The 12th house also rules your speech, and Mars here can bring destruction. So, be mindful of what you say, as your words could be destructive. Try to avoid making important financial decisions during this time. Simply observe what's happening. New Moon in Leo, July 24. On July 24th, a beautiful, fiery new moon occurs in your sign. This is your personal new year, a time of immense power. What's more, this new moon forms a lucky aspect to both Saturn and Neptune. This day will fill you with an exciting feeling that everything will be different now, as if magic is in the air, and things will unfold as you wish. It's crucial to use this day to think about what you want for yourself, not to improve the whole world or the lives of your loved ones, but what you desire specifically for you. Given the lucky aspect to your 9th house, you might receive good news from afar, a message, information, or meet people you haven't seen in a long time and will be thrilled to reconnect with. This aspect also indicates an opportunity to discover your growth zone, to consider what pursuit, interests, or opportunities can help you develop, what you want to learn, or what knowledge you want to deepen. This could be learning a foreign language, engaging in yoga or energy practices, pursuing higher education, or obtaining specific documents that grant you certain rights. Regardless of your birth date, the energy of this new moon will give you a sense of a long-term planning horizon. You'll understand what you want and how to achieve it. On this day, it's vital to dream, desire, be passionate about something, and burn with a zest for life. Sun square Pluto, July 25. On July 25, The Sun will square Pluto, impacting your honest and 7th astrological houses. This is a tense aspect that happens once a year. This year, it will particularly affect those born between July 23rd and 26th of any year. This aspect of conflicting forces impacts your relationship axis. Expect important events related to your partners. You'll understand how much key people influence you. You'll see who helps your sun shine brighter and who feeds off your energy, trying to dim your light. For those born between July 23rd and 26th, this aspect indicates significant changes in your partnerships throughout the entire year. This could play out in your personal life, friendships, or professional collaborations. Sun conjunction retrograde Mercury, July 31. On July 31st, the Sun will conjunct retrograde Mercury in your sign, your honest house. The Sun represents our identity, and Mercury is the messenger of the gods. So, pay close attention to any information you receive today, both internal, your ideas, insights, thoughts, and external. Not everything might go according to plan, but it's best to trust fate and not rush things. Planetary retrogrades in July. Throughout July, 2 important and influential planets will turn retrograde. Saturn retrograde, stationary period, July 10-16. Saturn, the Lord of Karma, will be stationary, seemingly hovering before turning retrograde. This indicates a pause in your affairs and a return to unfinished tasks or areas where you didn't show enough responsibility, persistence, or discipline. These days might bring delays in matters related to documents or reporting. Also, issues concerning your partner's friends and relatives might influence your personal plans. You might also encounter some bureaucratic hurdles that need resolving. Neptune retrograde, stationary period, July 1-12. Neptune, the ruler of dreams, fantasies, and ideals, will also be stationary. This is a time for prophetic dreams and receiving messages from the universe. Neptune will uncover details and nuances you might have missed. You might also need to re-examine something to find an error or logic, bringing order to it. Unpleasant information might surface about someone you once considered nearly faultless. That's your astrological outlook for July 2025, Leos. I wish you a wonderful and successful month. If this forecast was helpful to you, put a like and press the bell. Subscribe to the Zodiac Soul Insights channel and get a plus in karma from the universe. Share in the comments. Was this forecast helpful to you? And how much coincides with your events? See you in the next video. May the stars be on your side.